So it's been a little while since I've been on here. First of all, I want to thank you all for 300 subscribers. That is a crazy, crazy milestone that I actually didn't really expect to hit. Like, I wanted to hit it so badly, but I really didn't expect to hit it. So I am very, very thankful for that. But good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. If you're new, my name is Aiden, and I have not uploaded in like 2 months. Now, first I want to apologize for that. I'm sorry for like the very little communication that I've had through the post tabs and everything. But I have been in college and am in college, and it is just it is a huge workload along with my actual job. And I'm not going to sit here and try to make excuses about that, but it is kind of hard to upload when you have a job and college and previously had a relationship. But that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. Kind of, me and my ex split up, which sucks, and it took a little while for me to get over it, but I'm really just trying to get back into like doing all my different hobbies, you know, reading comic books, going to Comic Cons, things like that. But I also found a huge new group of friends up at a new college, and I'm going to be transferring up there next year, which will hopefully make it easier for me to make videos and stuff like that. But I've also gotten into skateboarding and gotten back into taking pictures and, you know, doing photography and things like that. And I also am getting back into the gym and working out more. Just trying to improve myself in many different ways, trying to make myself a better person, things like that. And also, I started therapy, so, you know, that's a great thing to do, but it just, all these different things, it takes up a lot of time, and it's really hard for me to like consistently upload. So when I do upload onto here, just know that I am really, really trying, and I'm gonna just show off all of the different things that I've gotten from the Comic-Con that I went to, that I promised that I was going to show off. Oh, you might have also noticed that I dyed my hair. I did that last month, so, you know, I forget about it sometimes. And if you've seen some of my short videos, you would notice that I dyed my hair, obviously. So I went to Rhode Island Comic-Con. It was such a great experience. Went there last year. That's where I got that comic from. Was a VIP, everything like that. I got this book for being a VIP, and then got it signed by Alex Maleev, who is the cover artist, or maybe just the artist in general. I don't know. Regardless, got it signed by Alex Maleev, which is pretty awesome. Picked up this collection of indie comics by Sigma Comics. This was a really cool pickup because all the money that went to it went towards fighting animal abuse and, you know, animal rights, things like that. I'm just really, really proud to own this, and I'm really, really excited to read it when I eventually get the chance to. Got this little VIP chain for my VIP thing, you know what I mean. I got this along with a Pride sticker from the New England Droid Builders. Super, super friendly people. Just an awesome group to be around. I have a bunch of pictures that I'll throw up on the screen that I took with them this year, and then I took some pictures with them last year, not many, but I probably won't put those up there just because I don't really want to pull those pictures up. I also got 3 different like metal hanging arts, I guess. It was like 3 for $120, which is a really great deal. This is my favorite one that I got. I'm really, really excited to finally hang that up. If you hear that, it is metal, and it's just pretty awesome. Where is the other 2? All right, there's one that my dad picked out directly, which was this one. It's a bunch of comic book villains. You know, you got like Skeletor on there. You've got Shredder. I don't know who this guy is, and I don't remember this guy's name, but, you know, this guy's obviously from Transformers. Okay, and then the final one that me and my dad picked up together, which is pretty awesome. Picked this one out together. It's just a bunch of Spider-Man. It's so awesome. This one's gonna be peak. Here is 2 of the pictures. I will throw them up on the screen if this is bad quality. But that is Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. That was really awesome to meet them. We stood in line for so long to meet them. It was actually kind of ridiculous. We stood in line for over an hour to take those photo ops. Rhode Island Comic Con's great, but sometimes the way that they deal with their lines and stuff like that and celebrity guests, it's just not like an ideal way to do it. But then a couple hours later, hour or so later, we got in line to meet Sean Gunn and Michael Rooker, which is freaking phenomenal and so awesome. They're both, all these celebrities were so nice to meet. I also met Dallas Dupree Young, who plays Kenny Payne in Cobra Kai. If anybody watches that show, love that show so much. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I got from the Comic-Con. I didn't really go as crazy as I did last year with buying stuff, but it was still something that was like super awesome to do, and I really just enjoyed being around everybody. Such a great time. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about like my life going forward and what you're going to see from this channel. Obviously still sticking with superhero content, love superheroes so much, but I have had less and less time lately to really devote to doing my superhero stuff on here. But I'm still able to upload like once a week, roughly. If it's just a short video, I can throw it in there. At least over on TikTok, which is where I'm most active. I try to upload like twice a week or so on TikTok. Sometimes I don't get it at all. It really just depends on what I'm able to get out in time and how much time I really have in the week. I'm really excited to move out. I'm going to be moving out in the next like year or so when I move up to new college, which will be nice. I'll be able to get a dorm with a couple of my friends up there. Well, not a dorm. It's like it's an on-campus apartment, which will be cool. Yeah, that'll be in New Hampshire. I am currently living in Massachusetts. So it'll be a little bit of a change, but it'll be nice, and I'm sure it'll be fun. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all for your patience, and I'm really happy to have hit 300. It really does make me want to keep going, and I'm just going to keep trying to do it until I can't anymore. I've got to catch up on a bunch of comic reading, which I did recently, but I've got some more that I got to catch up on. I'm really excited to do that. Hopefully I will be able to get a video out over Thanksgiving break, and then hopefully we'll see what I can do from there, because my hours should be cutting down at work, so I'll have more time to do this and more time to do my other hobbies, hang out with my friends and things like that, which I'm really excited for, and I hope you are too. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy seeing like superhero content and things like that, that's all I do here. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos, which should be on the screen now. Have a great day, and okay, bye now.